Hi everyone, Jill Hope here, and I'm coming to you today to talk to you about something that we love to talk about, which is responsibility. We love to talk about this with kids, right? A lot of us feel like, oh, my child doesn't take enough responsibility. If you're a teacher, you're probably feeling like, well, yeah, I want to teach my students how to take more responsibility. There's a lot of focus on directed at kids about taking responsibility. And we sort of fool ourselves into thinking that we're really good at taking responsibility as adults. You know, we take care of our bills, we deal with our jobs and our homes, and we take care of our kids and whatever. But I want to wake you up to something right now. And that is that we don't use responsibility in the right way. And if we did, we would have a whole lot more freedom, a lot more joy, and we would be in the divine flow of our lives. Are most of us there? No. I'm pretty sure most of you watching this right now do not feel that you are in divine flow. I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions, right? But we have a lot going on, a lot on our plates, just trying to get through one day to the next. And I want you to stop and ask yourself a question. Are you taking full responsibility for everything in your life? And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about your bills and your job and your house and all and your kids and all that. I am talking about everything you think, everything you say, everything that comes out of your mouth, everything you do, every decision you make. And even the things that feel like you don't have control over, are you taking responsibility? When something happens, are you taking responsibility for you? And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that for most of you watching this, you are not doing it right now. You're not taking full responsibility. And why is this a problem, and why do I feel like I need to talk about this today? Because when you don't take full responsibility for everything in your life, whatever that thing is that you're not taking responsibility for, in that realm, you are a victim. And a victim has a different energy than someone who's empowered in their life. And a victim is a lower energy. It attracts lower vibrational stuff, right? If you walk, we see this. We see people walking around in our communities and they walk around like victims. I mean, you can pick them out of a crowd sometimes, who the victims are. Even their body language reflects that they feel like a victim in some respects, some areas of their life. They speak like a victim. They say things like a victim. Now, you may not relate yourself to what you would call a victim. However, I'm going to bet that there's some area in your life where you are playing the victim role. So you can ask yourself that question. Where in my life am I not taking full 100% responsibility? Because there's a gift in there for you. And the gift is that when you see it, when you become aware of it, and you decide, there's that word again, making the decision, when you decide to take responsibility for that aspect of your life, suddenly you reclaim your power. Your energy goes up. You have more freedom. You step into the divine flow of your life. When you take 100% responsibility for everything that you think, that you say, that you do, and that happens to you, you are in control. You are in full command of all of your power and of your life, quite frankly. We cover this in a lot of detail in some of my programs, like my inner wellness curriculum that we teach to kids. We are hammering this idea with the kids about how to not be a victim and how to take full responsibility for your life. I mean, there's a lot of kids walking around out there right now that probably have this down better than some of us adults, right? So how can you take more responsibility in your life right now? How can you drop any amount of victim thinking and get in your power. That's my challenge for you. I want you to think about that. Now, I didn't want to give you another challenge right after just making that other video yesterday about tolerations, but I don't know. I got the strong nudge that I needed to talk about this today, that somebody needs to hear this message today. So that's why I'm sharing. And speaking of tolerations, that video I did yesterday, one of the ways that actually the way that you can change your standards and eliminate the things that you're tolerating is by getting in your power, is by taking full responsibility for that thing and not allowing that to be in your life anymore. It takes a decision, and it takes you no longer agreeing to be a victim. You know, when we live in a victim space in our life, you're agreeing to that. We agree to it. On some level, you're agreeing, because nobody can put you there. Nobody, even if like someone totally takes advantage of you or does like really victimizes you, you can't control that, but you control what you do with it and how long you remain in a victim. Many people, when something horrific has happened to them, they remain in a victim space for the rest of their lives. They continue to victimize themselves over and over and over again from something that happened, perhaps decades ago. That's a choice. You don't have a choice that it happened at the time, but you do have a choice as to, are you going to stay in that victim space or not? Or are you going to step in and empower yourself? So this is my invitation to you to look at the types of decisions you're making and where you are giving someone else responsibility for your life. Because I'm telling you, when you blame another person for something, you are taking your precious energy and your precious life and you're handing it to them. You're giving them the power in that situation. Every time you do that in every area of your life, you suddenly give away a little bit of your power, giving a little bit here, giving away a bit here, and suddenly you are powerless in your life. And then you wonder why nothing ever works out, and why you don't achieve your goals, and why you don't get those things that you want in your life, and why it seems like bad luck always strikes. But what people need to realize, and what I really want you to hear today, is you do have control. And you get to decide to take your power back. Nobody can give it back to you. You have to claim it. You have to stand up and say, enough, I'm taking my power back. And you do that by making one simple choice, and that is to take full responsibility for everything in your life from this point forward. And I've got to tell you a secret. When you do this, you step into full-on freedom. Things change so quickly when you take the power, when you take responsibility back. Life becomes fun. You step into that divine flow. Things just seem to work out for you. Everything always works out. Dreams get manifested. Amazing ideas come out of the blue. Opportunities show up all over the place. Just the right person at just the right time steps into your world. Synchronicities happen. I mean, that comes from the inside of you. You actually create that. It's not some magical thing happening on the outside. You channel that in when you make a different choice, when you take that responsibility back and you claim and hold your power. Okay? So I hope this was helpful. I hope this has gotten you to think a little bit about some of the ways that you are operating in your day-to-day life. You really can make a change as quick as the snap of your fingers. And I'm here for you. I want to support you in that. And if you want to take it to the next level, I am opening up a program soon called Your Life Purpose Prosperity Plan. It's all about connecting and unfolding your true life purpose, stepping into your soul work in this world. And when you do that, you open yourself up for amazing levels of abundance and prosperity and joy and all of those things that you want to attract into your life. So if that sounds like something that you are ready for, if you're like, yeah, I want help reclaiming my power and stepping into my responsibility. I want to know what my purpose is, and I want to step into that. I want to do my soul's work. We're only given, we don't know how much time we're given here. We can't really waste time anymore. We've got to step up, and the world needs you to step up right now. If every single person lived in their true divine purpose, can you imagine what this world would look like if we were really all expressing our purpose in the world and sharing our gifts? Oh my gosh, I don't think we'd be in this trouble that we're in right now. So if you're interested in learning more about that, checking it out to see if it's something that might be right for you, it's a high-level program. I'm not working with very many people in it because I'm going to be giving a lot of my support to the people who are interested and really ready to say, hey, this is my one and only life, and I'm going to make something of it. If that's you and you know if it is, then please reach out to me so we can have a short conversation. You can reach me in two ways. Either jill@ishinekids.com is my email, or you can send me a private message in Facebook, and either way we'll connect and we'll see what would best serve you. So take care, look at where you're giving away responsibility for your life, and step back into that. It is not painful to take responsibility. There's a lot of negativity around, I don't want all this responsibility. Trust me, the children who go through our curriculum and learn this, they can't wait to take responsibility for their lives. And actually, parents say that, they see the change in their kids because they realize it's actually wonderful to have full responsibility for your life. And everyone can do this. I mean, if a child of 9 years old can do this, you can do it, okay? So take a look. You've got to become aware first. Look at your life. Look at how you're operating. See where you are giving away your power and you're not taking responsibility, and make a decision right now to change it. Take care, everyone. I love you. Jill Hope. See you next time. Bye.